Thank you.
I'm sure they're glad to be home, and I know that they probably feel really good about what they did up there too.
Yeah, you know, it's really nice to see the folks lending a hand to those folks and desperately in need.
Yeah.
And now we were talking about, you know, cleanup and all those efforts, and without electricity, and now it's going to be heating. Heating is going to be a concern because it's going to get cold up there. We're talking 40s,
Really?
possibly in some areas, upper 40s by Sunday morning. A cold front is bringing us a few light rain showers, some advisories as a result of that cold front with the coastal locations. The advisories are a rip current advisory. You can see some of that high surf, occasionally a brief shower moving on by, but not much. We didn't get much rainfall. We had a little brief shower this morning, as expected, then some clearing skies, and then some showers this afternoon and evening. Rip current advisory, there it is. The headlines read like that. Clearing and cooler for the weekend. We're looking for Sunday to be the sunniest of the two, but we still will see some sunshine on Saturday. And it looks as though we will see another cold front arrive late Friday and into Saturday of next weekend. Well, the Titan radar picture depicting some light rain showers lingering now across parts of the Gulf of Mexico. Not a lot of heavy rainfall around. I don't anticipate any tonight. One or two brief sprinkles here and there, maybe a little bit more of a moderate shower in places. But for the most part, the rain is not going to be that big of a problem this evening, so don't worry about that too much. Saturday morning, we won't be all that cool. In fact, above average temperatures. It'll take a while for that wind to switch to the north and cool us down. Highs tomorrow right around 80 degrees, and then Sunday morning is when we're going to see those temperatures dropping down into the upper 50s to low 60s, and we will see some upper 40s to low 50s there into the panhandle of Florida, 64 West Palm Beach, and then we'll see highs on Sunday. Should be delightful out there. Upper 70s, right around 78 degrees. The winds will be brisk tonight. Boaters beware, small craft exercise caution, and that'll be the case tomorrow morning. Still out of the west. You'll notice, though, those winds will start to veer more to the northwest later on in the day, and then the north on Saturday night and Sunday morning. That's when we'll start to see the cooler temperatures and really dry conditions. It'll feel quite nice out there, really comfortable. I think a real taste of fall. And we're in this progressive autumnal pattern now that we're going to see a series of fronts moving on through, and that's great news to cool the Gulf down and keep that out of play when it comes to any kind of storms that possibly could pop up. As far as hourly planner goes tomorrow, we'll see a mixture of sun and clouds, temperatures warming into the upper 70s by the noon hour. You can see the futurecast showing that front continuing to push to the south. We'll have some high clouds moving on by occasionally, some light rain, a secondary push of some cooler air, may bring a brief shower or two on Saturday. I'm not looking for a lot of rainfall, the rain chance less than 20%. I mentioned that progressive pattern. Well, the first storm moves through, big nor'easter over the weekend. High pressure will then dominate. Here comes Oscar maybe. Oscar moving off into the Atlantic and then eventually getting picked up by this front on Friday and Saturday of next week and taken off to the northeast. So that's going to save us, it looks like, and push that storm out there in the Atlantic. 81 degrees right now. We warmed up today into the mid 80s. We have a west to northwest wind at 14. Got up to 86. We can say goodbye to the mid 80s, and we won't see those, but the low 80s not out of the question next week. That rainfall already starting to develop over the mid-Atlantic coast states with that nor'easter. And as far as highs go tomorrow, well, into the 50s and 40s in places like Cleveland, Washington, Boston will get a high of 51. For boaters, northwest winds 15 knots tomorrow, seas 2 to 4 feet. Those winds will start to abate somewhat in the afternoon. And the forecast, beautiful weekend ahead. Looks like we'll have great weather for Saturday, 79 degrees. We are anticipating the same kind of weather on Sunday. And, of course, the Oktoberfest taking place this weekend from 10 to 8 on Saturday and then 10 to 6 on Sunday. The Wednesday forecast for Halloween looking good for trick-or-treaters, albeit a little bit warm. Looks like temperatures will be generally to kick things off at 6 o'clock under generally partly cloudy skies, 82, 80 by 9, and then 11 o'clock by 76. Like Scott Dennis dancing there. It's pretty good. Back to you.